All right, so that is a turn one Ruthless Sniper off of a swamp. Braiden has a turn one Curse Catcher off an island, and we're back to Sam. So that's one he can kill. It's a full turn per round. What is Sam playing? That's a big game hunter he has in his hand as well. You could say he's got the beast in his sights, but you know, only if you get that reference. There's an attack for one. Braiden falls to 19 from the Ruthless Sniper. 2 mana is going to bring down Merfolk. Master of the Pearl Treant, rather, sorry. Sam will take 2, fall to 18. Doesn't have a second land, though, we saw from his turn 2 there. Looking for number 2. And just says go. So in a bit of a rough spot here for Sam. Having some mana issues. Spreading Seas are going to add to that. Sam now has an island instead of a swamp. This is an attack now for 4, which Sam will take, falling to 14. Looking for a land. He found one. That looks to be, if I'm not mistaken, a Bloodstained Mire. So he could be black-red then. Call the Bloodline. What is this deck? Alright. So down to 13 he goes. And he will bring out Call the Bloodline. We're playing Standard now, apparently. At least on half the table we're playing Standard. Curse Catcher is not able to counter that. It is only instants and sorceries. It doesn't say non-creature, so that's not going to be getting in the way of the Call of the Bloodline resolving. Which I don't think is the biggest concern. Braiden gets poked for another 1 point of damage, so Braiden's at 18 now. And we're back to the Merfolk player for his 4th turn. Drawing a lot of lands here, but if he's got, I think he has a Master of Waves. Yeah. Master of the Pearl Trident, also good. Coming in now for 6 points of damage. Can't block any of that, so Sam's now at 7. Sam's in a lot of trouble here. Tiebinder Mage for nothing, just a 4/4 for 2. It's not bad, though. Sam finds a swamp off the top of the deck, so if he needed a 3rd land, he's got access to it now. I don't know if he needed a 3rd land, though. I have no idea what he needs here. So big game hunter. There it is. Oh, no, my thing is blocking it. Sorry about that. Let's try that again. There's big game hunter. So when it comes into play, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. So it would have been able to destroy the Tiebinder Mage, but it really doesn't matter all that much. He just scoops it up. Braiden takes game 1 pretty handily. And we're going to go off to a game 2. Sam, I assume, going to be on the play. Interesting deck choice. I know he played it before. We didn't have him on camera with this deck yet, but I have no idea what to look at the sideboards here. Not surprisingly, because again, not a clue what Sam has access to. Could be anything. Could be anything. Sam still going over sideboard choices here. All right, going into game 2 here. Going to be looking to hopefully avoid mana problems for Sam this time. Maybe get to see what his deck can actually do. I don't know what that is, so I can't say if it's good or not, but we'll find out. Looks like both players taking a mulligan, however, so we're going to have them on 6 this game each. Hopefully that's as far as we have to go to find playable hands. Is Braiden taking another mulligan here? Looks... This could still just be him resolving the first one. I'm not sure. He's got 5. So Braiden's on a mull to 5. Sam's on a mull to 6. Braiden will scry to the bottom. Looks like Braiden put in Spell Pierces. His guess is as good as anyone's, I guess. Turn 1 with a sniper again for Sam. Braiden has a turn 1 Mutavault into Aether Vial. Sam a little bit better of a start here this time. He's got turn 1 Real Sniper, turn 2 Call the Bloodline. I assume it's a better start. It could be wrong. It could be a worse start. I have no idea. Vial goes to 1, but no second land for Braiden, so he will just pass the turn. Sam here, no mana issues this game. So he is black red. He's not mono black. I shouldn't put mono black for whatever this is. There we go. Attack for 1 brings Braiden to 18. Sam has a Squee in hand. Okay. Squee, Goblin, and Nabob. Braiden finds his second land there. In the form of an island, so can fire up Mutavault. Vials in a Lord. Attacks for 3. Sam, do you have any responses here? He is able to pay a mana and discard a card to the Called Blood to give himself a 1/1 Vampire with lifelink. Vampire at night, I believe, in fact. He will discard Squee. Look at this value. Look at this value. Does it pay 2 mana? And that card's just rough. He'll take the 3, fall to 15. But now he's got some lifelink. So he paid the 1. He paid 1 extra to put a -1/-1 counter on the Lord of Lands. That's right. Okay, that makes sense. Gets back Squee. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I see where Sam's going now. Value Town is the answer. Asylum Visitor. Yep, par for the course in this deck. He will discard Squee, kill off the Lord, get another Vampire, attack for 2, Braiden at 16, Sam at 16 as well, thanks to lifelink on his Vampire Knight. Vial. He's going to Vial in the Lord before he puts a counter on it, so that's fine. He didn't have that second island until just now, so he wanted to make sure that he had a way to actually cast his Lords. Harbinger of the Tide will bounce a token, and we're back to Sam here. He is able, if he'd like, to discard another card to the Call of the Bloodline if he'd like to. It can only be used once per turn, but Braiden's turn and his turn are 2 different turns, so... a Voldaren Pariah in hand for Sam. He's just missing the mana to actually be able to Madness it into play after discarding it. So needs to find at least one more land if he wants to madness that one in. Did he not bring back Squee? Did he miss his Squee ability? He forgot. Okay, he forgot Squee. How could you forget Squee? Instead, he'll discard a Silent Visitor. Is he not going to pay Madness? Is he not going to pay to put a counter on something? Interesting, okay. I guess he can make preferable blocks now with the addition of a -1/-1 counter somewhere. This is going to make that a little rougher because now everything but the Lord will have Island Walk. Puts on the Blood Crypt, not a big surprise. I think his hand is Marrow Regery and a Master of Waves. This is an attack coming in right now for 5. It's going to make this 7 now. Sam will discard... looks like Big Game Hunter. Or is that Archfiend of Ifnir? What is it? Call of the Netherworld? I don't even know what that does. What does that do? Let's search the right card maybe. There we go. Call to the Netherworld. Madness 0. Return target black creature card from your graveyard to your hand. What? Okay. Alright, interesting. So Sam got back. This match can go folk itself. B-. I don't even know how much damage was done there. I've lost track of life totals now. I'm trying to look up these cards that Sam's playing. If my spotter could get an updated life total for me, that'd be awesome. I feel like Sam took some amount of damage last turn. Just don't know how much. I think Sam's just scooping. All right. See if we can get a backup match again for this round. Though I don't really know what happened there. I think Sam was just potentially dead on board and he kind of just realized it. So